Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make this keto ground beef and zucchini skillet recipe. Hey there, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. We are making a skillet recipe that is zucchini and ground beef. It's just something that you're going to just want to throw together on a busy weeknight, and then you've got dinner for your whole family because it's very family friendly. Or you can make it at the beginning of the week and you can divide it out into meal prep. So that's what I like to do, but we're going to get started. I'm about done prepping all of my ingredients. I've got one of my zucchinis chopped, so I'm gonna chop the other one so I can show you how I do it. I like to cut mine, I cut the ends off and then I cut it in half. And then I like to cut it in half again. And then I cut it in half again. So now we will have smaller pieces that are easier to cook. They cook a lot faster. You want to cut them about a 1/2 inch thick. Actually, I would say I'm cutting these about 1/4 inch thick instead of a 1/2 inch. Okay. We got all of those chopped up, so I'm going to put the rest in this bowl. I've also got a whole bell pepper, green bell pepper that I diced up. I've got my grass-fed, it doesn't have to be grass-fed, forget I said that. The only reason I said it is because it was right there on the package. But I've got some 85/15 ground beef. It does not have to be grass-fed. I just had this in my freezer, it's from Butcher Box. And I have some black soybeans. These are Eden organic black soybeans. Organic does not matter, whatever about the organic, but that's just how these come. They, for a 1/2 cup, so each person, if you did, so this recipe is 6 servings. This equates to minimal carbs per serving. I don't have the math with me right now, but these are a really good alternative to traditional beans, you know, like black beans, pinto beans. I really like the flavor of them. They're beans, they taste delicious. And I like adding them, and I like that they have less carbs. So that's our ingredients, plus some salt and pepper, plus some tomato paste. So I'm gonna get all set up and start cooking. Okay, now we can start cooking our zucchini, ground beef and zucchini skillet. I've got my pound of ground beef in this skillet over medium-high heat. I've got a quite large, heavy bottom skillet. It's probably bigger than I need. You could use a smaller skillet. This one's pretty big. I'm gonna put in 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So I'm just gonna cook and crumble this ground beef until it is cooked all the way through. Okay, our ground beef is almost finished, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna reduce the heat to medium, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in my bell pepper and my zucchini. So now we're gonna continue to cook this until our veggies are fork tender. It's probably gonna take about 8 or so minutes. Zucchini cooks pretty quickly, and bell pepper will get soft, but I still like my bell pepper to have a little bit of a bite to it. Same with my zucchini. I really don't like mushy zucchini, so this shouldn't take long at all. Okay, our zucchini is nice and fork tender, and everything's looking good, so I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna add in my tomato paste. It was 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and my cup of black soybeans. So let's stir it all up. That tomato paste is going to incorporate into everything. I've probably got some people thinking, what about more spices? What about more seasonings? So I don't know about you, but if you're a busy mom and you're tired and you are trying to get something made for dinner, I don't want to be fumbling with a bunch of bottles and tablespoons and teaspoons and stuff like that. So that's why this one is minimally seasoned. Just salt and pepper is all I need. But if you want to add some Italian seasoning, you could make it more taco flavored. You could add some cumin, some chili powder. It's really a blank canvas. You can do what you want with it. Okay, this is ready, and how good does that look? This makes 6 very generous servings, perfect for meal prep. Let's give it a try and make sure it doesn't need any seasoning. I love that the green bell peppers still have some crunch. It needs some more salt. Let's add another ½ teaspoon of salt. And now this is ready. So now I would take 6 equal containers. I'm gonna turn this off. I would take 6 equal containers, and I would measure this out and make 6 lunches. Or I would have it for dinner with my family. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out this recipe. Let me know how much you like it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.